Chants of Ter-ry filled Beaver Stadium multiple times in Penn State's commanding 37-10 senior night win over Nebraska here in Happy Valley. Joe Smeltzer, Kyle, Fatman, Golik, Nittany Sports Now. This is NSN postgame, and not to disrespect Katron Allen at all, right? It's a big deal to become the all-time leading rusher of Penn State, but it feels like there's really only one thing on Penn State fans' minds after this game.
It's Ter-ry Smith, and I mean, how can it not be? I mean, he has rebuilt the culture. He seemingly has got everyone believing, and that's kind of the steps. So Terry's going to force Pat's hand here, because now it's, who do you go get now? Who is it? You know, are you going to get your fifth or sixth best option where people might not be content, or are you, if Ter-ry continues to deliver, they win against Rutgers and say they take the bowl game, he goes 4-3, and plus with the close games with Indiana and Iowa, you start to ask yourself, is he the guy? Because as he came into the media room, there was a full upstairs of recruits, and they were all chanting for him, and he chanted for him when he left. So he has significant buy-in right now.
Absolutely, and a key thing to consider too is how well Penn State's young players have performed. Guys that could be back next season and would have much better odds of being back next season, you would think, if Ter-ry Smith were to be promoted to the full-time coach. Last week it was Darius Dixon. This week, Andrew Rapplier catches his first touchdown pass. Luke Reynolds recreates what he did in Minnesota on that fake punt. Alice Tash getting in there.
Jalen Harvey,
Yvonne Kamaju. A lot of young guys, and it was veterans did their part too. But there's a lot of young talent on this Penn State team, one of them being a guy that could be the starting quarterback next season.
Absolutely. And, you know, while there's all this hoopla for Ter-ry and what Katron did and what Nick did, maybe what's flying under the radar, Joe, is I believe Ethan Grunkmeyer set the Penn State single-game record for completion percentage with a minimum of 10 passing attempts. He was 11 for 12 tonight with a $181 and a touchdown. I mean, look, if you can be efficient passing the ball, and I nudged you in the box and I said, Joe, this is what I've been waiting for all year. Where's this high percentage pass game? Think about those few third downs or a few second down plays where you saw Ethan locating, you know, Devontae Ross or Kyron Hudson or someone over the middle. You get 4 or 5 yards there. But guess what? That's a positive play. It keeps you moving. You know, in a lot of ways, we didn't see any more of Andy Kotelnicki's gadget plays. I mean, and things that are going horizontally. We're seeing a vertical game, and that's what Penn State has is vertical tools. It's nice to see them finally leveraging them.
Yeah, after the game, Ter-ry Smith was showered with cheers going through the tunnel to his press conference, and then how held that press conference? It's on Nittany Sports Now right now if you want to check it out. But obviously, as writers, we are impartial. That's part of the job. But I don't think it's too biased to say, fanboyish to say, that after Ter-ry Smith got done talking, I wanted to lead the media room, even though there were still players to come in and talk to, and find the nearest gym. It was that good. This guy, as he said, he is a leader of men, and if he could motivate guys that aren't playing for him, guys kind of just sitting there like me, what's he doing for the players that are seeing him every day?
I mean, I wanted to get on a treadmill, and I need to. I mean, you got to realize this is what it all about. It's all about with coaching is how do you motivate men? How do they respect you? Do you have the leadership? Can you pull the most out of them? And the thing is, what I'm enjoying with Ter-ry is I think he's forcing the issue with Pat, like, you got to talk to me at least. And if he doesn't, that's very bad, and I doubt Pat would be that bad.
We'll break down the coaching search more in depth on the next Joe and the Fat Man podcast. But for now, Kyle, I know we talked about it last week. We both agreed that it was probably more of an emotional thing with the increasing movement for Ter-ry Smith to be promoted after the Michigan State win. But now that we're seeing the best game Penn State's played probably since Boise State in the college football playoff, it's becoming real. And I guess I'll just lead by asking, how much more sold are you on Ter-ry Smith now than you were before?
You know, fans are going to hate me, but probably only 10% more, Joe. I mean, it's a great first step. It's great to get consecutive wins, but it's 4-3. You got me wanting to put them as a serious contender. They should beat Rutgers. That should be a winnable game, and they should be in a bowl situation that they should win. Considering the talent this team has, that's where it should be. If he gets to 4-3, then I am more sold in. Right now, not much more. Maybe I'm curbing the enthusiasm, but that's the pessimist in me.
Okay. Well, Penn State Rutgers next week. It's going to be a battle of bowl eligibility. 2, 5, and 6 teams. If Penn State wins, they go to a bowl game. Whether they'll play in the bowl game, who knows, with the graduating players and the transfer portal and all that. But in the meantime, we'll have plenty more from Happy Valley. Joe Smeltzer, Cal Fatman, Golik, Terry are also with us from Nittany Sports Now. Penn State 37, Nebraska 10. Terry Smith, second straight win as interim head coach.